Hey guys, and welcome back to the newest episode of Lost Gaming. Alright, so last time we met up with Wiseman and he gave us another quest in a sort of quid pro quo situation. He wanted us to get him the spark sword at this dungeon, and he will give us information on the Epitaph of Twilight for it. So we're going to go through and we're going to take care of that today. Still nothing on the board, so we don't have any little side quests to pick up and take care of. So it's literally just us doing this. Alright, for this one, because we're going to get a sword and it's been sort of his thing, we're going to take Sanjuro with us.
Oh, it's you! Wait just a minute.
And let's take Elk. Give us a nice wave master Wiggo with us.
Hey, what's wrong?
Going to give Sanjuro. Give him that.
Thanks. Hey, what's wrong?
Let's see if we got anything else we can give to him. I think he's already got that, but...
Hey, what's wrong?
And... I'll give him this too, just Now let's get everyone here so I can get Elk here, and let's see what we can give him. Got a bolt rod. Going to give that to him just in case. Alright, let's give him the priest stole.
Thank you. Yes.
Let's see what else we've got that he could probably make use of. I think he's already got a protect ring, so I'm not even going to bother. Give him that.
Yes.
And I think, yeah, that's got us pretty well equipped.
Hey.
Well, while I'm here, let's see what Sanjuro's got. Nothing really.
Yes. What is it?
And looks like it's pretty much the same for Elk. Nothing really worth trading. Alright, so now we're going to head through here to try to get...
Oh, Black.
It's not going to let me. I was kind of hoping, since we had used Black Rose in our last two, it'd let me go without her, but oh well.
Okay.
She kind of does need to be here for story bits. So let's go. And this is interesting. Wiseman has sent us to a protected field. Whew, I got to find some more F-virus cores, I think, pretty soon. I've got D and E pretty good, but not enough F. And it's just my absolute favorite cutscene. I never get tired of this one. Even with the silence through here and just going like that, it's still just my favorite. But isn't that interesting that Wiseman wanted us to go get something in a
sword is in this dungeon
that was locked? I'm sure it's nothing. Just a coincidence. Let's get everybody powered up. Maybe we won't run into too much trouble here. We're about to find out what kind of monsters we see. A Dalagon. Well, this actually gives us an opportunity to get some F4s. If we can get the Protect Break. Here we go. So close. We might actually go through a little bit more of this field than normal. Just because if we can get some F cores, I definitely want to make sure we do. Let's see, we got a data drain for this one. Fuckers, you got him. You got that just fine. Let's just go ahead and we're getting rid of you. There we go. Alright, so let's come over here. Let's throw it in, let's see what we get. Cause, yep, now we got Grandpa again.
Was it a what? Let's see.
So let's see how we did.
All right.
And we got a level 22 Twin Blade that's got Thunder Dance. Ooh, I like that. Having a wood ability is going to be very nice. As you can see, it's got some higher attack, but accuracy's a little bit lower. It's not as bad as some of the other blades. Evade goes down. We lose a good bit of our elemental and we lose some of our magical ability. But I mean, the magic ones don't drop by that much, except for evade, which is a very important step. So I mean, that's actually a pretty good weapon, and I like that I've now got a physical wood ability. So if I run into some earth elementals, I can actually use something on them that's going to be more effective. Now that's one of the things you want to be able to have as many elements as you can. I was hoping to find one more Dalagon before we... There we go. I'm kind of hoping to use magic on him this time, see if maybe he's one that I can benefit from using magic attacks on to kill. And get the Protect Break maybe a little bit easier than we did the last time. I mean, it's definitely going slower, and that's largely because we don't have a roost spell to hit him with extra damage for, but I mean, but we're doing okay. as long as we're not hitting him with bike abilities, it's okay. Well, that didn't work. Alright, well, we got one more that's sort of on our way to the dungeon. We'll hit it, get some cordyceps right here, or mandragora, I'm sorry. There we go. That took care of that. Last mandragora. And I guess we'll head on into the dungeon, because we'll probably find some more of them once we head in here. Plus, I don't want to spend 20 minutes just running around a field fighting monsters for no real reason. I know I'm not the best commentator when it comes to Let's Plays to begin with, so I definitely don't need to try to stretch myself to an absurd limit. Okay, let me see. Do we have... And I was really hoping I had a weapon that had some earth abilities on it, because I didn't bring any Bane spells, which would allow me to bypass their magical resistance. Just go ahead and data drain this one, and that will at least make this fight a little bit more manageable. There we go. I can have him just use a little bit of magic to heal us up. Nice little immature egg, so we've got some more grunty food. Man, I definitely don't want to grind any more than I have to. Well, we might actually get lucky and might get a data drain on this one. Let's see. I'm not sure if this one is considered a large monster though. I am having just such a hard time taking on these large monsters and getting the protect break on them. For some reason, it's just not working at all for me. I probably need to go back and look at some of my information just to see what I can find out that might help us a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get everybody powered up. And we're almost ready so that we can Alright, now we are in pretty solid position to take on pretty much anything. It should be a lot harder for enemies to really get us down now. I really need to get an ability back on that'll let me hit multiple. Whoa! Okay, didn't see that coming. Was definitely not expected. We'll tell them to strengthen again. Alright, that should take him out. Alright, let's get this back on with this. We ought to be able to catch these guys pretty easily now. And with that being the case, so I mean, that wasn't that bad. Definitely had worse, but had better too. And we've fortunately got a little bit of a ways till we get back to more monsters, so we ought to be pretty well recovered by the time we get back over there. Just give that to Black Rose to make her a little bit closer to full. While it's on my mind, I wanted to give a big thank you to everyone who has entered my giveaway so far. It's been really amazing seeing all these different stories, finding out about how everybody came to this series in their own way and what it's meant to them. There have been some stories that have been amazing and some that have been, in a sense, tragically beautiful. I mean, it's really amazing what a series can mean to people. It's more than just a game, it's more than just something to do to pass the time. I mean, it's really been something that has meant a lot to people, more than just a way to entertain themselves and have fun. It's been really my privilege to get to read some of these, and I hope other people have been too, because they've been truly amazing stories. I mean, it's one of those things that it really makes me wish that I had more money and could afford to do so. If I could, I would buy a copy of The Last Recode for everyone who's entered the competition. It's just been that great for me to see. I really wish I had the funds available where I could do something like that. And I'm not quite there just yet. Maybe by the time infection mutation outbreak quarantine set comes out, maybe I will be able to, and I can give a lot more people the gift of .hack so that we can really get more of the love spread out for it. But I just wanted to stop for a minute and thank everyone that has entered so far. It's just been amazing to see the kind of response that it's gotten. It has been my 100% my most popular video that I've ever done. And since I'm not doing this for any kind of money, as you've noticed, none of my videos are monetized. I don't care about the analytics and driving more people to my channel. I'm just doing this for fun, and because I love video games, and in particular I love .hack. It's been a huge part of my life for many years, and I hope that it remains one for many years to come. Like, this is the kind of game that I hope one day to play with my kids and let them experience it the same way I experienced it. I mean, I just would really love that for my family, because to me it's been something that's been really amazing to me. And if you haven't yet and you want to, please hurry up and enter the contest. There's only a little bit of time left. There's not going to be much longer before the contest ends, because I want to have enough time to get the winner notified, so that I can get their prize to them as fast as I can on release date if possible. So you've only got till Sunday at midnight to get your, if there's an entrant that says that they entered it on Monday, I'm gonna have to ignore it and not put it into the contest. I don't want to do it that way, but I mean, it's only fair. I've set a deadline and I want to follow the rules that I've set down. So I mean, I want to get as many people as I can entered into it. If you've entered and you want to share it out to some more people, let them know that it's there, go right ahead. The more we can get people knowing that this is out there, I think the more we'll be able to get more attention to it. And I feel like, even though I can only give away one copy and I can't do more than that, I do feel like the more people that we can expose this to get more people interested in it, the more that we'll have a possibility of getting more dot hack. And I mean, that's really what I think every fan wants. We want to get more dot hack. We've been without it for so long, but yet the community's always been there. It's probably one of the longest enduring video game fandoms that haven't had anything new for the franchise in quite some time. And I think it really goes to show just how much love there is for this series. When you see how quickly the community just exploded once the last recode was announced. I want to say Erroneous, who runs the Dot Hack Discord, he had recently said that there was something like 500 Discord users on the Dot Hack server itself now. I mean, that's impressive. That's really incredible for a series that hasn't had anything announced in years. We've gotten so much attention built back up in such a short time. Alright, so let's just change a little bit. Kind of got rid of my dark weapon, didn't I? Switch to that, which will give me this. So I can at least keep doing this, and I didn't think I died because he kept using magic, but apparently I did. Black Rose. You attack. Ilk. You do first aid. I wonder, does Black Rose have anything that would help us? Not really. There we go. Finally got that taken care of. Since we haven't done a data bug in a while, I'll let this data drain go through fully. And this should get us a special virus core, yep. Now it shouldn't be nearly as hard to deal with as it was before. Yes, I managed to actually get the data drain off on him. Good, definitely needed that. Let's get this up and running. Well, looks like I'm going to get locked out.
Wiseman is probably still there.
Alright, well, we will pick up with that on the next episode. Well, actually, looks like we're getting the cutscene right now.
Huh? Ball monk?
Do you understand? Give this to...
So we just saw a little conversation between Leos and Balmung. Episode's running a little bit longer than I needed it to today, so we are going to log out and save, and we'll pick up next episode right where we left off. But while we're here, might as well take a look at this. This is something that we've actually already seen happen. Basically it's just, they want to make it to where you can only smoke in certain designated areas, and excuse me, I'm getting a little cold. But, just want to make it to where you can't smoke in certain places, and actually, this one I've kind of seen something very similar as well. Talking about a unmanned convenience store where you can place orders on the website or through your cell phone, billed through their cell phone, and no real if you've watched the news, there was a convenience store that kind of got in some trouble because of their name, but they were called Bodega, and it was a very similar concept. Alright, and in this one, news of the world. It's talking about how their publication numbers have dwindled, and that this news of the world has decided that they are going to switch over to a digital format. Garbled text t-shirts. So basically it's just you put out a phrase or words and the computer randomizes it and you never know what you're going to use. Alright, but with that I think we will call it an episode, and I will see you guys next time.